number one.
Yeah. All right. At this point, we bring in Aaron Spring. He's the executive chef at the Chamberlain Dining Room, and you're going to make crab and blue macaroni and cheese.
Crab, macaroni, and blue cheese. A little twist, a little local flair on it.
Yeah, sounds
something
good.
a little different.
Is this something that you kind of came up with on your own? Or?
A little bit, you know. I'm a big blue cheese fan, and I'm a big crab fan, and
who doesn't like macaroni and cheese?
So I figured let's find a way to make them work together.
All right, let's do it. So the first thing we need to do, we need to cook the pasta.
We're going to have to cook the pasta.
And you're a traditionalist. I see you're going with the little elbows.
Elbows. You can use any kind you like, but I keep it like it's supposed to be.
All right, so let's let folks know all the ingredients that we're going to do.
All right, of course, we've got macaroni noodles.
Yep.
We're using crab stock to cook our pasta, but salted water works just fine, too. Blue cheese, jumbo lump crab. You're going to need an egg, a little bit of fresh tarragon, a little bit of Old Bay seasoning, and then we're going to make a topping to go on top of it, which is mayonnaise, panko breadcrumbs, and more blue cheese.
Okay, are we going to use all of that blue cheese?
We are.
It's a lot.
A lot, yes.
All right, you better like blue cheese. Don't be afraid.
We've already got our crab stock boiling, so of course we're going to have to put our pasta in and cook it.
Okay, so you did not salt the water.
I'm using crab stock, so I don't need to salt the water. Okay. Definitely not.
You put any oil in there?
No, not in this one.
Okay.
All right, and then we got a couple of things to make here. I'm going to let you get dirty today. So.
You don't scare me, Aaron.
I even brought you gloves.
Okay, thank you. That's why I'm not scared, because I need the gloves.
All right.
Okay, so what do I get to do?
For our mixture, well, you're going to make the topping. So we're going to give you your mayonnaise.
Okay. It's going over here. This is my bowl?
I got your bowl over there.
Okay.
And blue cheese.
All right.
And your panko breadcrumbs. One more there for you. And then you get to get dirty and just mix it all together, get it all incorporated. That's the easiest way.
Okay, it's kind of fun.
Yeah. And then I'm going to make the mixture for the macaroni when it's done. We're going to use a couple of cups of heavy cream.
Are we going to bake this?
We are.
Okay.
We are.
Get the oven going. Oh, 375.
375.
Okay.
All right. Blue cheese. We're going to put our tarragon in. And about a tablespoon of Old Bay. If you like it to be a little spicier, you can put a little more.
Well, add a nice little color.
Yes, definitely. We're going to put one egg in there.
And then I'm looking at the crabby. You said you're using the jumbo?
Jumbo lump, yes. Okay. It's a lot bigger texture. It'll stand up to the macaroni a little bit better.
Yeah.
Key to this is to mix all your ingredients first and then add your crab. That way it stays nice and chunky for you.
Don't stir it up too much.
Up. Right.
Should we stir the pasta?
It'll be all right.
Okay.
It's boiling pretty good, so.
I always feel the need to stir things.
Just stir.
Yep. Just to
and make it take longer to cook.
Stir the pot. Okay, I think I'm done.
So you're done, and I think I'm done over here too. So we're just going to set these aside. We're going to wait for our macaroni to finish cooking. Once our macaroni is done, it gets added to the mixture, and we'll put a topping on it and put it in the oven.
All right. How are things going to the Chamberlain these days?
Chamberlain's good. Just got through our busy wedding season, so it's a nice little break before holidays kick in.
Okay.
Keeps us busy, though. Keeps me employed, so
all right.
I'll take it.
Now we're making this nice dish that'll be good comfort food as the weather gets colder.
Yes. This dish will actually be on our Thanksgiving Day menu. So.
Terrific. All right, we'll find out what else is going to be on that Thanksgiving menu when we come back and put this all together. Meantime, to tell us just how much the temperature is dropping, meteorologist Jeremy Wheeler has wandered in, and he's sitting right next to Sherry. All right, back in the Hampton Road Show kitchen with Aaron Spring. He's the executive chef at the Chesapeake Dining Room located at the Chamberlain. And today we're making that crab macaroni and blue cheese. Toppings over here, if you're looking for it.
All right.
And we're ready to pretty much put it together.
We are. We've cooked our macaroni, strained it off. We've got our mixture that we made earlier. So we're just going to add our macaroni to it.
Oh, that's not what I thought was going to happen. I thought you were going to put the macaroni in a dish first and kind of pour it over.
Now we're going to mix it, fold it in together so it gets all incorporated in there.
Now you said this is going to be on the Thanksgiving menu at the Chamberlain.
Yes.
Some folks may wonder, can I still go eat at the Chamberlain?
Yes, we are open to the public for dining 7 days a week for lunch, Tuesday through Saturday. for dinner Monday through Friday.
Okay.
And Sunday brunch also.
Okay. It's a beautiful spot up there in Fort Monroe.
It's very, very nice.
Nice views.
Yes. And starting this Friday, actually, for the month of November, we're doing bringing back the Grand Seafood Buffet every Friday night. So this will probably be on there a couple of times.
It counts.
So we've mixed it all together.
Okay.
I've got a couple of little individual dishes that we'll do here.
Oh, that's nice.
Along with a family style.
I'm going to get these things out of your way.
Thank you.
Finish with them, no problem. No problem.
So we're just going to put a nice little layer in there. And then I'm going to pass these to you and let you get dirty again.
Oh, man. Put the gloves back on.
And we're just going to sprinkle the topping, completely covering the top of it.
That was very nice of you to give me a new pair of gloves.
Yes.
Because I started putting them on and said, wait a minute, I turned them inside out last time. Okay, so am I being very generous with this?
Be pretty generous with it.
I'm going to make sure Antonio can see what I'm doing here because I would hate for him to miss a moment where he could laugh at me. Okay. We're just covering it all up. Sort of. Yeah.
There you go. Beautiful. So that would be like a little individual style.
Yeah.
And then I've prepared here like a family style if you're going to do it for a Thanksgiving dinner or something. And we're going to do the exact same thing. Just cover it generously.
All right. Nothing bad happening here.
No, you're doing just fine.
But I am using a lot of it, though.
It's a pretty user-friendly recipe. So that's pretty much it. It's going to go in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes, just until it's golden brown on the top. 375 degrees.
Now that cheese is going to melt.
It's going to melt.
I'm going to do these other ones too. Aaron, it's very gracious of you to be here today because you, you know, you're pretty busy at work and busy at home. You have a 3-month-old little baby.
I do.
Boy or girl?
A boy.
And what's his name?
London.
London. Aww. Now, how many kids do you have?
I have two. I have my son and a daughter, and I also have a stepdaughter.
Right. So the family is growing and doing
yeah,
well?
I think I'm done. That's enough for me.
Did you have did you have a good Halloween?
I worked.
You did?
I worked
okay.
yesterday, yes. Which was all right because I'm not the big trick-or-treating kind of guy. So
yeah.
My wife took care of that.
She took care of the candy duties.
I just eat the candy.
Right. I know. That'll be a battle we all fight. Okay. All right. I think these are good.
Good to go.
This one actually could have a little more topping. Yeah.
Don't be stingy.
No way. Okay. All right. So in they go.
Squeeze in there.
Now, when you say the Thanksgiving menu, are you talking about something that's happening on Thanksgiving Day, or is it a seasonal thing?
On Thanksgiving Day, we are doing a Thanksgiving buffet.
Okay.
So that will be one of the many items on the menu.
We'll talk more about that when we come back, and we'll pull the macaroni out of the oven, and it's only a matter of time now, Cheryl, before we get to try it. All right, we're back with Aaron Spring. He's the executive chef at the Chesapeake Dining Room in the Chamberlain up there on Fort Monroe, and it looks like we're just kind of standing around with nothing to do, and that's because we've done all the hard part.
We have.
The crab macaroni and blue cheese.
It's been cooking.
Ooh, that looks good.
It's not quite where we want it to be, but through the power of TV.
It's where it's here, so that's where I want it to be. But you mean it's not quite done?
One that's
look
ready.
At
so you can see what it's going to look like.
Now that, and I'm not trying to be a troublemaker, doesn't look that much different to me than those. So how do you know this one's done and those need more time?
These ones aren't quite as dark, you can tell. They just need a few more minutes in there. You're a little short.
You're right.
So it's a little hard for you.
Okay.
Just a few more minutes.
So this one's good to go.
This one's good to go.
Do not buzz in about my jumping. That'll never happen again. You said this is going to be one of the things on your Thanksgiving menu, which is extensive. So let's talk a little bit more about that.
Well, of course, we're going to have turkey. Got to have turkey.
Yes.
A couple of different styles of dressing. We got some cranberry and sage sausage dressing going out there with it. We'll have a couple of seafood items. Some fish, some salmon, salad bar, soup, pumpkin bisque, actually, to be exact. So
that sounds good.
A few different little things.
Do you find that once people have the experience of going out for their Thanksgiving dinner, they're kind of hooked on that?
I do, actually.
Yeah.
Every year it seems to be more.
It's hard for folks to leave home, but I think once they do, they realize, hey,
this is easy.
I don't have to do
the cleanup, everything, right? Exactly.
Yeah,
so
that's terrific.
It gets bigger and bigger every year.
You had already talked about the fact that the Chesapeake Dining Room is open 7 days a week to the public inside the Chamberlain. If folks have concerns about getting on the base, what is the procedure? What do they have to do now? Because I know things with Fort Monroe are kind of changing. You have to stay on top of it.
Right now, in order to get on post, you'll just have to show your driver's license, of course, proof of ID if you're a passenger, and you're going to need your registration and insurance to get on post. Other than that, it's pretty simple.
I'm glad you said that. I say base out of habit because I was in the Navy, but I know you're right. It is a post.
It's a post. It is.
Okay. I would not get it, and they'd probably say, you can't come on until you say Post Fury, but I would to have some of this. All right, we're going to let this cool down just a little bit. We'll plate it up, and we'll give it a try in a couple of minutes.
We will.
All right, Aaron, thanks.
Thank you.